Good morning. This is me in the morning. So you're seeing a really raw version of myself here. I'm just gonna do one little thing before we get started. Hold on. Getting there, guys. Sorry. But today we're going to go through my morning ritual. This is what I do every single morning. Hi, guys. This is what I do to start my morning off right, so I'm really getting the highest vibration possible. So it's pretty, I do this a lot. I do this seriously every single morning, and this is exactly what I do. I wake up 5 a.m. I'm an early to bed, early to rise type of person. So I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning, and I have my coffee and, sit around for about an hour, and then at 6 right away, and this is important to any morning ritual, you need to have a starting time. You need to have a time you're like, boom, 6 o'clock on the dot, I'm starting. It makes it much easier to make it a pattern. So 6 o'clock every morning, I start my yoga. And every morning's different. Sometimes I do like 5 minutes, sometimes I do a half an hour of yoga. It really just depends on, what's going on in the day, how much time I have, what I'm feeling in my body that day. But boom, 6 o'clock right away yoga, followed by a meditation. Again, anywhere from 5 to 15, 20 minutes, just depends on the day, but that's my pattern. I do yoga, I do meditation, I smudge, cleanse, whatever, Santo Paulo, and then I write in my gratitude journal. So those are the steps that I take every single morning to ensure my vibration is really high. I'm not saying this is the best solution or best thing for you. This is the best thing for me. And if you're looking to start rituals and you're looking to start your day off right, and you're looking to start a healing journey and raise your vibration, and you're not sure where to start, book that free call with me. I put it in the comments already. We're going to get clarity on where you are, what you're stuck on, and what you have to heal and what you need to do to move forward. So you can book that call. But I'm going to take you a little bit through the first half of my morning ritual. So we're going to do a little gentle movement yoga. Anybody will be able to do this. So if you guys want to join in, you can join in. So we're going to start with a little bit of yoga. We're going to do a little bit of a meditation intention setting, and then obviously I smudge, and that'll be a little glimpse of what I do in my mornings and my morning ritual. So with that said, I'm just going to grab a little water, and then we will get started. I have my mat behind us. All right. So we'll get started with the yoga part of this all. So I'm just sitting in a cross-legged position. If this doesn't work for you, you can have legs out long. Whatever it is you need to do to get comfortable. But find a comfortable seated position. Hands can come to the knees or wherever they want to fall. And go ahead and close over the eyes. And let's connect to our breath. Take a couple of deep inhales, full exhales, inviting new breath energy into the body. Deep, deep inhales, full exhales, probably the deepest breaths of the day that we've taken so far. Let everything settle down into the mat. Feeling the sit bones rooting down, and then allowing your spine to grow really tall from that point. And the crown of the head is reaching up towards the ceiling. Take in 2 more deep breaths. And from here, you can open the eyes, and we're going to start to invite little movement with the hands. So spreading the hands out wide, taking the gaze up with the hands, touching them at the top, and exhaling, hands are going to come down to heart center, and the gaze is going to follow. Now we'll just reverse. So inhale, the hands will journey up. Exhale, they'll separate and come down. And we'll do that a few times. So inhaling up and exhaling down. And as we do this, try and slow your motion a little bit. You know, we tend to go faster. You know, this world is about going so fast, so let's slow it down. And as we do this, I also want us to imagine that we're kind of cleansing our aura with our hands. We're kind of wiping anything away that's no longer serving us. So as we're doing this hand motion, we're thinking about wiping that aura down, making it nice and clean and new for the morning. One more time here, inhaling up, exhaling, hands down to heart center. Now taking the hands to the knees or just to the sides, we're going to just shoulder roll back. So kind of squeezing the shoulder blades together as we're rolling the shoulders back. Getting a little movement. Now, guys, I start my day with yoga because it's a great way to, first of all, start to connect to our breath in a mindful way and connect to our body in a mindful way. Let's switch it and go forward. So kind of cave the chest in as we roll the shoulders forward. It also just gets prana or life force energy moving through the body to raise our vibration. So that's why I start with it. Not only does it feel good, it helps to raise your vibration and connect to your inner self. A few more rolls forward, and then we'll return to a nice neutral position. Shoulders coming away from the ears. Drop the chin down to the chest and make like small little half circles, or like you're drawing a smile on your chest with your chin. Back and forth, heavy neck, heavy head. Then roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Inhaling, the right hand comes up, and exhaling, it slowly journeys down. Now you're going to find a spot where you're like, whoa, I feel the stretch and it feels a little bit sticky. So hang out there for a few breaths. Breathing into the side of the neck. I've included a lot of like neck and shoulders here because we tend to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, right? So let's try and release some of that weight off of our shoulders this morning, clearing up that energy. That hand can come back in, chin coming back down to chest, rolling it over to the other side, ear to shoulder. Inhale, left hand coming up, and exhaling, journeying down until you find the spot you want to hang on to for a few breaths. And continue that deep mindful breathing as we're moving through all these poses. Slow inhales, full exhales. All right, chin back down to chest. Head and neck come back in alignment. We're going to take the right hand, bring it to the left knee. Inhale, length, and exhale, twist, gazing over the left shoulder. And you're taking your back hand and you're really kind of pressing it into the mat for some length. And twists are a great way to start raising the prana in your body, getting the fire stoked in your body. So twists are really great in the morning too, because they kind of crunch that solar plexus area, that sacral area that really gives us the fire. So twists are a great way to start the morning as well. Exhale, start to release that, and we'll come to the other side. So we're taking left hand, right knee, inhaling length, and exhaling, twisting over, looking over the right shoulder. Big deep breaths. And slowly starting to release. We're going to rock ourselves forward and we're going to meet on all fours. So we're in a nice tabletop position, meaning The wrists are underneath the shoulders and the hips are right over the knees. Let me kind of work my way up here. So we're gonna work our way into like a modified cat-cow. So as you inhale, you lift the gaze, you drop the belly and curl the tailbone up. And as you exhale, you're gonna start to round the back, but you're gonna come into like a slight child's pose. So rounding the back, hips coming towards the heels, and hands walking out in front of you. We're only gonna stay here for a beat. And then you inhale, rise right away, sliding the hands back underneath the shoulders and inhaling back up to cow. Exhaling through cat, coming to modified child. Inhaling all the way up to cow. Exhale, round back. Now we're going to stay in child's here. So hips coming all the way down to heels if possible. Crown of the head coming down to the mat and hands reaching out. Take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, start to rise. Child's pose is like my favorite pose. That feels like home to me when I'm like not feeling well. I go there, you know, just it's like a home base. It's so nice. Okay, so back in our tabletop position, we're gonna kind of wag our tail here. So we're taking our tail towards the shoulder and we're taking ear to shoulder. So right ear to right shoulder and crunch, kind of use your oblique muscle and bring the tail up too. And going to the other side, left ear, left shoulder, left tail is coming up. So side to side. And then walking ourselves back, we're gonna come all the way to sitting like on our heels. Now we're gonna take our right hand, let me show you this way. We're gonna tuck it right under our legs here and just kind of roll off to the left side. So we're hanging on with our right hand and we're going to drop the left ear to the left shoulder. So it's like if you weren't hanging out with your hand, you just kind of like fall over. But that makes this stretch a lot deeper than that first one we did. So again, nice deep breaths into that neck and shoulder area. Feel the tension just kind of melting off your body. And then we'll come through center and get the other side. So hooking the left hand, tucking it under our shin, rolling off to the side, ear coming to shoulder, lengthening the neck, releasing tension with big exhales. We're going to come into one more final pose before we do our little meditation. I'm going to swing my feet out in front. We're setting up for a nice seated forward fold. So it's early in the morning and my hamstrings are tight, so I'm going to have a little bend to my knee in this forward fold. I'm going to gather up some length, and then I'm going to start sliding my hands forward, heart peeling towards the knees. There's going to become a time where my body wants to round. I'm going to fix that, keep a nice long back, and then kind of slide my legs out a little bit longer for the length. So big breaths here. Feeling it all along the back side of the leg. Toes flexed up towards the ceiling. And with an inhale, coming back up. And we're gonna get ready for our little meditation here. So I'm gonna come back to a seated cross-legged position. Get a little water if you need it. We're going to take one more big stretch out with our hands. So gathering up all the energy we've created, inhaling, hands coming up. Gathering the energy, exhale, pulling it to heart center. You can touch your thumb right into that heart center. Close over the eyes. Continue your deep mindful breathing. And come to gratitude. And thank the universe or thank God, whoever you connect with, for another day. That you got to wake up this morning and you have been given another opportunity to live here on the planet Earth. So thank you. Then pull in gratitude for anything and everything. You know, the clean water we have access to, the food we get to eat, this time that we have together, sharing in yoga and meditation. All these beautiful little things that there is to be grateful for. Pull it in right now. And feel that glow of gratitude starting to buzz in your body. Maybe it's buzzing around the heart space, maybe it's buzzing around the tummy, wherever that feeling is, connect to that spot. And live in that feeling and let that feeling grow larger in your body. Let that wave of gratitude really just wash over every inch of you, invigorating yourself with this gratitude feeling. And now start to set an intention for your day. How do you want to show up in your life today? Is it just that you want to show up? Do you want to lead your day with more love? Maybe it's that you want to be compassionate in your day. Just whatever it is that you want to start your day with and end your day with, call that in right now. And see yourself walking throughout your day with this intention. How is this day going to look and feel for you if this intention follows you throughout the day? How's that going to look like? How's that going to feel inside your body? Take a nice deep breath into that intention. Exhale, let it go. And start to rub your hands together really nice and fast. You're starting to create a buzzing energy within your hands, your nadis, and the hands. Maybe go faster. Really feel the warmth between your hands and place them over the eyes. Let that warm energy wash over you. And then you can crack open the eyes. Move the hands down. And like I said, my next step is coming to smudging. Because we've just released a lot of energy. We've, we let things go that aren't serving us anymore. And through yoga and meditation, we kind of shed layers that are just not serving our greatest and highest good. So I like to come to smudging. Usually in the morning I'll use Santo Palo because it also helps to invite really nice, positive, happy energy into the area. So That's my preferred method. And like I said, I'll go on to doing my gratitude journal. I have several gratitude journals. The one that I've been using lately is just this 1 minute gratitude journal. I got it off Amazon, like $5. But really, you just write down, you know, everything that you're grateful for in this little journal. And by starting your day with gratitude, kind of like we just did, it makes us happy. It makes us realize all the things in our life that is great, and we just start our day off on a better foot. And by inviting gratitude, we're also inviting more abundance and more healing into our life. We're attracting more of that when we do gratitude. So that's why I think it's important. So that's the little glimpse on my sort of morning ritual. Like I said, sometimes this takes me 15 minutes in total. Sometimes I can be in it for an hour. So it just depends on how much time I have and what's going on. But I never skimp. I never don't do it for myself. Because when we take care of ourselves, everyone else is going to notice and everyone else is going to benefit. And it creates so much joy and so much love in your life to have a morning ritual like this to take care of yourself. Like I said before, if you're not quite sure on how to do that, or you're just not quite sure on how to start this healing journey for yourself, I put that link in the comments already. You might have to scroll up. You can book that free call with me and we can get clarity on where you are, where you want to be, and how you're going to get there. So free for all my amplifiers. I love hearing all your stories. It's been great to talk to you. So thanks for joining me, you guys. I know it's early and I see a ton of you on here, so thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day and I will see you shortly. See you soon. Bye-bye.